So let's talk about the Nissan 350Z, the car that single-handedly taught an entire generation how not to drive.
Hey, you can't park there!
So right now, the 350Z is either a future classic or a Facebook marketplace nightmare. And somehow it's both. When the 350Z dropped in the early 2000s, Nissan cooked. A rear-wheel drive car that came with a manual or 5-speed automatic, somewhat affordable for the average enthusiast with an MSRP starting at $26K for a base model and a $34K for the top tier track trim. And it came with self-control. Nissan said, "Here, we got 287 horsepower and 0 driver age. You can figure out the rest." Type shit. And the community said, "I bet." Eventually, the 350Z became the official car of overconfidence in every adolescence, sideway exits into interstate curves and tow trucks, exiting the highway with your car and bent suspension and exhaust louder than personality and some people's breath in the morning. Fast forward today, why are things so expensive for a 350Z? Well, marketplace listings.
What are you selling it for?
Oh, it's an Ismo. I have to sell for like 30K.
10,180K miles. Rebuilt title. Interior that smells like Monster Energy, and a person has farted in his car since 2005 and has not rolled the windows down. There are some people out here that swear by it, that their car is worth more because it has a carbon hood that's faded, wheels you've never heard of with chips, and it looks like it has a crack and an air leak. The minor issues meaning the car's fighting for its life, throwing multiple codes, and the engine is knocking. But no, it just needs some Lucas oil. And this actually leads into our next topic of why clean 350Zs don't exist anymore. Well, on the top of my list is that the car has gotten a lot older and has become affordable over the years, and also very affordable for way too long, which means we have younger folks able to buy the cars, turning them into drift missiles into intersections, takeover casualties, losing bumpers, and possibly the motor itself running into a fire hydrant, and just needs a tune, builds, missing air intakes and essential pieces, causing the motor to pretty much go klabooey. And now we have the endless scene of Z's on jack stands waiting for the next parts in the next year that never come. Unfortunately, this leads to every year another clean Z being sacrificed to the VQ gods. But this is where it gets very uncomfortable. What you guys will hate to hear is that the 350Z is actually getting very old now. Early 350Zs are over 20 years old. That means they've graduated high school and are maybe on their 3rd year of college. That makes them classic. So like, remember when MK4 Supras were 15K? Yeah, keep laughing. I can't wait till they skyrocket since I still have my 350Z. Or in a clean stock manual 350Z? Oh man, brother, them prices, you might as well say it's over with. We looking at Mona Lisa. Speaking of stock, we also have a community split. Group 1 being the Preservation Society. Stock wheels, OEM parts, garage kept, mild exhaust, and under 20K miles. Insane work, by the way. And this is all for the love of the game of saying it is a future investment. Group 2 is the Chaos division. We got the big wide body kits that don't fit every panel uniformly, an angle kit, straight pipe, all the way from the header back, and code starts at 6 a.m. These are the people saying, if it blows up, bro. And honestly, I guess you can kind of have respect for it. But with all that being said, this is why the 350Z still matters. With the prices spiking, it axes and makes you beg the question. Modern cars are faster, but at the end of the day, they don't feel like this. The 350Z has no turbo lag, no fake engine noises, Just vibes and questionable decisions all the way through. No touchscreen update will ever replace revving at redline for no reason. So what's next for the 350Z? As for now, there's still a lot of 350Z cars roaming and still at a great price if you look hard enough online. But in the future, some will be museum pieces, some will be drift cars, and some will live forever on marketplace with their insane sellers asking for $30K for a DE 350Z with a half-eaten leather seat. But as time sees it now, the 350Z will always be remembered as the car that made everyone think they could drift and the next Hellcat killer if done right. Tell me in the comments, is the 350Z a future car classic or the most abused sports car of all time? Make sure you like, subscribe, and please stop straight piping your Z. Peace.